Perfection's overrated. And chaos is part of the show. There's only one place to go. Half Decent Productions. When perfection's overrated and chaos is part of the show, there's only one place to go. Half Decent Productions. Lights go green, engines scream. We're live and barely steady. Cameras roll, miss the shot. Yeah, we weren't quite ready. Frames might drop, audio pops tick. Cause running late, but we'll catch the wreck replay. Just a moment too late. We ain't polished, we ain't clean, but we're somewhere in between. Half decent, turn it up, let it ride. Not the best, but we're damn close to fine. Half decent, every lap, every spin, we'll get it right by lap 10. Half decent productions. We are live again. Side by side, three wide, somebody's pushing on your door. Spotters yelling, boots guessing that got tight off turn 4. Mr. Start will cut it in like it never went wrong. By the time we hit the replay, you'll forget what you saw. We ain't perfect, that's the deal, but the chaos, that's real. Half decent, turn it up, let it ride. Not the best, but we're damn close to fine. Half decent, hang on, we're holding on. If it breaks, we'll roll along. Half decent productions, bring it on. Not quite decent, good enough. Hold tight, decent, that'll buff. We're dropping frames and cranking sound. Still the best show, not fully dialed down. Feel the fire ignite, broadcast glory in the Friday night lights. We survive every spin. If it ain't clean, it's still a win. Half decent productions, roll it in. Half decent productions. It's not perfect, but neither are you.
Welcome back to yet another half-decent production. We're back with the American Appalachian Esports League tonight. They're at Talladega in the Gen 6 series here. They're going to go 95 laps around the big wide track here. See who can hold the draft the best. See who can take the bumps, who can give them. These guys are just finishing up practice here. Then they'll roll on into qualifying. And as we know, practice times, qualifying times, they mean nothing once the race gets going. Hello everybody. My name is Todd with Half Decent Productions. I'm here all alone tonight. No Kyle tonight. So it'll be just me yapping along here. As we roll through, we named this one the Real Fast and Real Left 240. It's actually like 237.5 miles. I rounded up to 240. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Hope you had a great extended weekend. Hope you had a good Memorial Day. But it's back to the regular week. Hopefully most of you had yesterday off, and that probably got ruined when you had to go back in today. I know it did for me. But hey, look at it this way. It's a short week this week. if you're like me and you got weekends off. So it looks like 17 signed in here tonight so far. A couple guys have not put in a lap just yet. But they got another minute of practice here, then they're going to roll on into qualifying, and we'll see what they got for us as they get ready to grid up. If you were here last night, you saw the wild and crazy multi-class race that Brandon Biddy put on here at Talladega. And you know that race had a hell of a finish. One of the best finishes I've seen at Talladega on this service. I know there's probably been better. I don't want to hear it. It was one of the best ones I've seen, personally. That being said, let's see if they could top it tonight. As it's only Gen 6 cars, and it's all people that they are used to running with here tonight, so should help calm things down a little bit. Who won that? Dang it, man. I don't know. Who did win that? My memory's so bad. I can't think. He had like a weird name. I think it was like maybe Tibby or Libby, maybe? Was it a girl? Libby? Is that? I don't know. Oh, Jordan, can you refresh my memory? Who did win? There we go. Practice is wrapping up here. And they're going to get ready to hop out on the track and put their qualifying laps in. Sibby? Oh, so Sibby won. Okay. Does that say Glibby? I think that does say Glibby. It'd have been better if it just said Gibby. Gibby! So we got a couple guys coming out and put down some qualifying laps here. You got Brandon Biddy out there in that pink Pepto car. Jordan Kibbe, last night's Chaos winner, out here in the same exact car. He came across the line clean, so he said, let's just pull it right back off the truck and run it again. Jacob Brownell going to be coming out. Mark Brister going to be coming up on track here. Jonathan Kibbe, he was very close to pulling something out there last night. Him and his brother had the drag race there. Hobbs. Just Hobbs. Is that all we got? Is that all we got, buddy? Just Hobbs. Dana Ryan coming out on track. He got second last night. He was running the ARCA car last night. And why do you have to go change his number up on me here? I have to give him some shit about that, because you can see here we have our championship top 5, and it's showing he was number 1, so now I got to change it. Can't be changing numbers on the broadcast guy here. There we go, got him going. So you can see here, your top 5 coming into this race is Dean Brummett, Dana Ryan, and Brandon Biddy, and then Raymond Bell that is not here, and another name that I can't think of at the moment that is also not here at the moment. Brandon Biddy going to jump up to the pole position here. Yeah, for a minute. LOL, going qualifying. Alright, buddy. So let's go ahead and take a look at our race info here. As we get this qualifying underway here. This is week 11 at Talladega for the American Appalachian Esports League. Here in Talladega. Excuse me. Talladega, Alabama. Track conditions, it's pretty cloudy out there. Air temp 76, track temps 95. You got an 11 mile per hour western northwestern wind. Going west northwest. They do have fixed setups. They'll have 4 tires tonight, 2 fast repairs, 2 green white checkers, and they run 75% fuel. She'll make for some good racing here tonight. Starcher says, that ain't Dale. Are you on the track there, Starcher? You are on the track. Let's take a look at Starcher. He's Camry Dale tonight. Out there in that Yoder. It's good to see the 3 back out on the car, buddy. I tell you, last night with everyone just running any number they wanted, well, a lot of people were running 8s and 18s. Really threw me off. Some people were running 5s. Dana Ryan really threw me off here. Has Dana always been 27 in Gen 6, or did he switch? Because that really threw me off here. Anthony Dobbins, that number 60 Powerpuff Girls car, jumping up to the pole position. He was your winner last week at Kansas. That was a hell of a race. If you did not see that race, make sure you go back and check that one out. It was a really good race last week. Let's see if they can carry it over here to Talladega. Let's see what Hobbs can do as he's out on track right now. This looks like a new name of Logan Slavosky. Out here in the number 7 car, we got Sean McLean. I know Sean. Out here in that Smoke Train number 20 car. And there's your points leader right now, Dean Brummett, in that Jack Daniels 07 car. Jeffrey Crispel out here getting some laps in for qualifying. Tyler Ferguson making his way out. Tyler Starcher gonna match his car number right now. He's sitting in 3rd place. As they're finishing up qualifying, I just want to welcome everybody in. Again, I hope everyone had a great weekend. Hope everyone's looking forward to a good week. Good luck, gents. Good luck to all of our drivers. If you're one of the drivers out there, good luck to you as well, buddy. And no surprise, Dean Brummett jumps up to the pole position here. He ran very well at Daytona in these cars as he swept the stages. I don't believe he got the win in that one. I can't remember. No, he did not. He did not get the win, but he did sweep both stages. So he's going to be out there looking for redemption tonight. Let's see if he can pull it out. See if we have anybody still on the track. Tree says, "What up, big dogs? What up, big dog?" Anybody got suggestions for the topic of the night that we could talk about when things are things kind of slow down a little bit? Tell you, if this race stays green, it has potential to be a very good race. Dennis switched this week to the 27, but he's not in that 27. Yes, he is. On here it says 27, and his car also said 27 when I saw it earlier. That's what made me look at it. So he most definitely is in the 27 car tonight. So it looks like Tyler Ferguson's going to be the last one to put in some laps here. So we should be just about ready to go. And while they're all getting ready, I'm going to see if I can talk to old Dean Brummett. No, he's not Dale in the 27. He has a Dale scheme on it. Oh, he has a Dale scheme on it? Well, he's still in a 27. Have we discussed if pineapple belongs on pizza yet? We have not, but it does not belong on pizza. End of discussion. There we go. Is Dean in? So he's in Gen 6 Open 2. Nope, we already advanced. So we're going to go ahead and start checking out our grid. Tyler, I'm sorry, buddy. You still got me confused. He's in a 27 car. It might not be like a specific 27 car that you're talking about, but he's definitely in a 27 car. Here, I can even show you. See? Yeah, it is a Dale scheme, but it's a 27 Dale scheme. So once everyone grids up, we will go through our starting order here tonight. 18 cars signed in, ready to go. Anthony Dobbins, you can see him there trying to make that car dance a little bit. Benny said, me and Hobbs gonna shake and bake. Let's see it. Ben wants to be interviewed. We'll see what we can do during the race, during a caution or something. Alright, so everybody but one has gridded so far. And there they all are. They're all gridded up, ready to go. So let's show our grid here. Row number 1 is going to be Dean Brummett, Anthony Dobbins. Row number 2 is going to be Brandon Biddy and Tyler Starcher. Row number 3 is going to be Mark Brister and Dana Ryan. Row 4 is going to be Logan Slavosky and Colin Swanson. Row 5 is going to consist of Quinn McLean and Matthew Hobbs. Row number 6, you got Jonathan and Jordan Kibbe. The brothers starting side by side. Row number 7 is going to be Jacob Brownell and Jeffrey Crispel. Row number 8, Tyler Ferguson, Sean McLean. And rounding it out here, row number 9, Benny Benedict Ringer and Sean Scheffelmeyer. We're going to roll with it. Alrighty, Frank's bringing them down the back stretch here, getting ready to go green. Shackenba? Are you trying to say shake and bake? Is that what you're trying to say right now, Hobbs? So there's Frank leading these guys around. They got him in his Mustang tonight. So he's going to be ready to roll. Could you repeat that? I would rather not. Sean Scheffelmeyer. Scheffelmeyer. We'll figure it out as we go. I'm sure we'll pronounce it a couple different ways here. So there goes Frank. And they're going to come into the tri-oval. Dean Brummett has control here. Green flag is out and we're underway here at Talladega. In the Gen 6 cars here, the J&K Lift Service Gen 6 series is underway. Everyone's staying. No one's trying to do too much here too soon. That's always a good. It's always a good thing. Oh, you got one out in the middle so far. They're taking 3 wide here early. He's going to get some reinforcements coming up behind him. Anthony Dobbins going to take the lead here for the time being, as that bottom lane got a whole bunch of momentum. Anthony Dobbins, Tyler Starcher, Dean Brummett, your top 3 for the moment. Everyone jumping down to the bottom lane as it has the most momentum at the moment. And here we go. Lap number 1 is in the books here at Talladega. Around they go. A couple guys up into the wall. Everyone's staying nice and tight so far. A little bit of shuffling around there. Some door-to-door action as they're still about 3 wide towards the middle of the pack back here. See if anyone joins them. Try to get that middle lane moving. Right now, Anthony Dobbins just pushing, or I'm sorry, Tyler Starcher just pushing Anthony Dobbins around the track. Dean Brummett right there with him as well. Sounds like a couple guys up into the wall again back here. Nothing to worry about at the moment. They are 3 wide back here. This is Dan Kopinski watching from Atlantic Ocean. Crispell is running for me tonight. Come on, Crispell. I don't know why I read that like you're a news anchor, but appreciate you checking in, Dan. So keep an eye back here. It seems they want to go 3 wide, but oh, we got Jonathan Kibbe around, and it's going to send a couple other guys around as well. Kibbe able to keep it. Matthew Hobbs took the brunt of it as he went down into the infield. We're going to stay green. It's been all Anthony Dobbins so far. As you can see here, 197, 198 miles an hour. 200 miles an hour coming down the front stretch. $203 miles an hour coming into turn number 1. These cars can book it, man. Kibbe boys, if you could pull off the same thing tonight as you did last night, I'll buy you both a couple of glizzies and peanut butter wizards. Oh man, there's some action on the line. So Sean Schuffelmeyer, looks like he wrecked out and decided to go ahead and just sit out the race. Let's see if we can see what happened to him here while we have a second. Take a quick rewind. Yep, looks like he just got frustrated and said, I'm just going to park it, as he came in low and just parked it on the front stretch, or not the front stretch, but down on the apron, and he's going to call it a night. So great 2 wide and a little bit of 3 wide action going on so far here tonight. It's been all Anthony Dobbins out front. Logan Silveski on the outside, currently in second. Jonathan Kibbe jumping up into 4th place right now. Logan Slavoski taking the lead here for the moment. Let's see if he's going to leave Kibbe out to dry on the outside. Kibbe's just going to take it himself. He goes all the way outside. Leaving Slavoski in the middle. But he has some reinforcements coming. Kibbe hops back down to the middle lane. Anthony Dobbins takes the lead back over here with Tyler Starcher behind him. Jeff says, where's the Zoomy Cam? Oh, we can get the Zoomy Cam going. Let's go ahead and check out the Zoomy Cam. See a couple guys back here in the back that lost the draft. They're trying to work together to get back going. Wait, hold on. Trying to do some math, and it ain't working. Oh, we got a wreck in the middle of the pack here. Dana Ryan, Jeffrey Crispell, and I think that's Mark Brister all got involved there. Dana Ryan got some heavy damage on that right front. Take a look what happened here. Okay, so this is after the crash already happened. Wait, hang on a second. Ignore that, folks. I'm trying to figure stuff out here from my own. Nope, I do have that right. We're good. We are all good. I didn't have to change anything. I know you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, but I know what I'm talking about, I think, maybe. Alrighty, so we are 9 laps into the first stage here. We got our first caution. Just a little bit of a wreck. See a lot of guys going to come down pit road here. Your leader, Anthony Dobbins, and Tyler Starcher, and Logan Slavoski, Jacob Brownell, Jordan Kibbe, and Matthew Hobbs all going to stay out here. Can't replay the wreck. I was trying to, so if I don't get an actual notification that there was a wreck, it's hard to figure out where it happened. So sometimes I can go back to the yellow flag and see. So we know Dana Ryan was involved. Let's see if we could take a look what happened. So sometimes I don't always get a notification for a wreck down here to click on. So sometimes it's hard to find it. Let's see. So we see it there. So it looks like the 13 of Kibbe and the 9 of Crispell get into it here. So yeah, the 9 comes down, makes contact with the 13. That's going to turn the 9 around. That's going to collect Dana Ryan. It's going to collect the 69 as well. They're going to go up the track and they're going to collect Mark Brister. Take a look at it from back here. And that's just what sends everybody around here. So I really think Dana Ryan catching the most damage out of that one. Unfortunately for Dana Ryan here. But I think he still has some fast repairs, so he can go get fixed up and come back out and make something happen. We still got a lot of race left. We're only on lap 10 of 95, so they got some way to go. Yeah, so the way it goes with the wrecks, usually I get a pop-up down here on my timing screen that shows me when a wreck happens. Sometimes it doesn't always pop up. And if it doesn't, sometimes you got to try to go back to the yellow flag and try to rewind from there, but I don't like rewinding all that much. So sometimes we get lucky though, and it happens right around the time that the wreck happened. So looks like out of 18 cars, we still got 16 out there. We have 2 cars out at the moment. Thanks for the replay. That's a bummer for several of them. Yeah, it's not ideal, but they do have fast repairs. So hopefully they can get fixed up and get back out here. We have a long race to go. And as you can see, everybody but one, Jonathan Kibbe, looks like he's a lap down, but everyone else able to stay on the lead lap. So we'll still have 15 on the lead lap. I'm sure Kibbe will get his lap back here sooner or later. And we'll go back green flag racing this time around. Look at Frank there, just riding around in that Mustang. Check him out. Check out Frank. So maybe next caution or next stage, we'll try to talk to some new guys that we haven't talked to, or just some people we haven't talked to in a while. Try to, 7 there, trying to warm up his tires a little too much. Try to incorporate the caution interviews back in here. A little rough without Kyle because he usually grabs people for me, but we're going to see if we can work them in. They're all coming back to the restart zone. Anthony Dobbins has control of the restart. And we're back green flag here at Talladega. Tyler Starcher going to go ahead and settle in right behind Dobbins yet again. They've been working very well together, so it doesn't surprise me that he's trying to get back down there. I'm pretty sure they are teammates together at Angle Factory Racing. So it makes sense that they're going to want to work together here and see what they could do for this race. Brandon Biddy trying to get hooked up with them as well as he's helping push this front 4 along. Brandon Biddy going to go up with Dean Brummett here. They're going to try to make something happen on the outside. Outside line gaining some momentum here. You see Dana Ryan there making his way back towards the front after that wreck. I know a lot of these guys love these super speedway races. And Dean Brummett and Brandon Biddy going to take the lead here. Dean Brummett back out front. We've seen him capture every stage but one at Daytona, the one that mattered the most. So you know he's out there looking to get that win this time. And you know Dana Ryan's going to be pushing for this win as well, as he needs He needs it as he's climbing after those point standings. As we take another look here at our point standings here for the championship. Right now, Dean Brummett, he's first in points. He's first on the track. Dana Ryan sitting P9 right now. He's second in points. Brandon Biddy currently sitting in second place. He's third in points. And your fourth and fifth in points not here tonight, so they will drop a little bit on pressure. It's always scary when someone goes down below that yellow line. You always hope that they're going to rejoin safely. Oh, we got a little bit of contact. Everyone able to save it. A little bit of loosey-goosey back here in the middle of the pack. Dean Brummett trying to hang on here. He's got a line behind him, though. And as we count down these laps to the stage, you know that these guys are going to be pushing for as many points as they can here at the first stage break. Got a middle lane starting to form. Colin Swanson getting to the bumper of, I think that's Benedict Ringer there in that Google car. So Dana Ryan gets forced down low here. He's trying to get back on the track. He does without incident. Looks like he's able to keep the draft as well. Tight battles going on here to begin the race. Just as a reminder, my name's Todd. I'm up here in the booth calling all the action for you as these guys go flying around Talladega. Oh, we got a wreck. That's going to bring out another caution here. Looks like Tyler Starcher involved in that one. Not sure who he got caught up with here. Let's see if we can rewind it. See, that time I did get a notification for the wreck, so I'm able to go right back to it here. Let's take a look. See what happened to Tyler Starcher. So it looks like a push gone wrong there as Hobbs gets shoved forward and takes out the number 3. He's going to collect the number 7 as well. Let's take a look at the number 7 here of Slavosky. See if we can see what happened. So you can see he's going to try to hit Hobbs nice and square. Looks like maybe both cars a little upset there before the bump even happened. And that's going to be what sends it around. Got to be able to take the bumps here at Talladega. Got to be able to give them as well. As Kyle would say if he was here, got to be able to give and receive back shots. He wouldn't say that. Actually, I would be the one to say it, and he would tell me to pause. So 18 laps in, only 2 cautions so far. And with this caution, we step away for just a second as we check in and hear from our sponsor, Sunny Creek Designs. Here they are.
At Sunny Creek Designs, we're bringing your vision to life. From custom awards to professional apparel and promotional items, We craft excellence into every detail. Find us on Facebook at Sunny Creek Design or email sales@sunnycreekawards.com. Sunny Creek Designs. Quality you can see, service you can trust.
There's Sunny Creek Designs,
At Sunny
official partner of Half Decent Productions. Be sure to check them out. You can find them on Facebook at Sunny Creek Designs for all of your custom needs. Go check them out. Tell them Todd from Half Decent Productions sent you over. Jeff says, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Well, I think it's Jordan Kibbe. He's going to say something else now just to trip me up. So Jonathan Kibbe, able to get his lap back here. He's going to rejoin the back of the field. But we all know being in the back of the field means nothing at Talladega, as we saw Dana Ryan come up 20 or 30 spots last night to capture the number 2 spot. Always Jordan Kibbe. Is it though, Jeff? Is it always Jordan Kibbe? Yeah, sometimes it could be SpongeBob. He lives in a pineapple under the sea. Also, guys, if you're in here and you have not yet hit that subscribe button, please do so. We're 4 away from 100. That's been a milestone I've been trying to hit since we started this partnership here with American Appalachian Esports. So if you have not yet, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. And you haven't yet, hit the like button on the stream. He said fair. So Frank turned the lights out on the pace car. That means we only got to go around one more time here. So next caution, which hopefully the next caution will be the stage break in 15 laps. We'll try to talk to whoever wins the stage. See how things are feeling down there for the guys in the cars. Sorry, I'm just switching through all the cameras here, just seeing what we got. Nice shot of Frank's Mustang there, courtesy of the suspension of Dean Brummett. So I do believe Dean Brummett was still up front when that caution came out, but I think he chose the outside here. Whoa, the Pepto car? Yeah, that's Brandon Biddy. He must have had the bubble guts before the race, so he hopped in the Pepto car. So here they come back to the restart zone. And off they go, green flag back out here at Talladega. Look like maybe a little bit of a checkup here in the middle of the pack. You have Brownell going to the bottom of the track here. I don't know if maybe he started in the wrong gear. That's incredible. Let's take a look at Brandon Biddy's Pepto car here. Oh, great look at the pass there from Dana Ryan as he gets right around the Pepto car. But Brandon Biddy says, hold on, don't go nowhere, I want that spot back. Dean Brummett still out front. Colin Swanson and Benedict Ringer right behind. I love me some Pepto. Oh, Matthew Hobbs almost causing something there as he almost came up and got into the 83 of Benedict Ringer. They're 3 wide, almost going 4 wide there for a moment. And Dana Ryan going to come out as your leader here. He's going to get a big push from Dean Brummett. He's trying to stay out in front of Brandon Biddy. Brandon Biddy a little loose there from a bump. Oh, Mark Brister goes down. He takes someone with him. Colin Swanson and Mark Brister go spinning. And that's going to bring out the caution as Colin Swanson gets shot back up the track and parks it on the track. See if we can take another look here. So you've seen a couple people get loose. See the 7 here. Thinking about sending that 4 wide. Oh, so a little bit of a checkup there from the 9 up front. That got the 21 loose. And that gave the 60 nowhere to go. Just grabbing the back end of the car there. And turning him down into the 69 of Colin Swanson. And then that just sends them right into the wall. And you see there Swanson doing everything he can to hold the brakes, but he's just sliding too much and slides right up on the track, and that's what's going to bring out the caution. So Swanson did everything he could there to stay off the track, and unfortunately just too much momentum brings him right back up. Swallen-Constant. Let's go, Dana. Dana was leading for a second. He's gonna be in second place for this restart. You know, we haven't talked to Benny, I don't think, really all season. Let's see if we can grab him real quick. See if he's anywhere to be found. He's in Sea Bears. Ray Bell's so fast he won the race before it started. There we go, Ray Bell. So Benny's in his box. Let's see if we can grab him. Benny, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, pretty good. How are you, Todd?
Not too bad, man. Hey, how is it down there dodging the flying cars?
I don't know. I've just been in the back, so it's not been too hard for me.
I got you.
Yeah.
Well, you were making your way up there for a minute. I thought you may have been around that last one. That's why I wanted to talk to you.
Oh, yeah? Was it that close?
I couldn't tell if you were near it or not. I just wanted to grab someone I thought might have been near it.
I mean, I just kept my foot in it. I saw them wrecking on the bottom. I was like, they're probably not going to come up, so.
Well, you made the right
Luckily
choice.
I was right.
They were the only 2 involved, fortunately enough. They were able to keep it low enough till everyone got by before they came back onto the track. How's things looking down there so far?
Yeah, I mean, it's been really crazy out there. I've been trying to stick to the top because the bottom gets checked up, and I feel like that's where all the wrecks kind of have been. So,
gotcha. One thing
trying to stick with my teammate Hobbs, you know, trying to get him a win.
Oh, let's see if you can push him up there and get it, man. And good luck to both of you. I'll try to talk to him later maybe and see what he's got for us.
For sure.
All right, buddy. Well, have fun. I'll get you back down to Sea Bears here with your team.
All right. Thanks, Todd.
Make sure I got him in the right one. Yeah. So Logan Slavosky going to be your leader here on the restart. So we got 10 to go to the stage. Hope everyone's having a great Tuesday night so far. Hopefully we can make your night just a little bit better here with some good racing. You can see they're going to double file up now. So Tyler Starcher is starting on the outside here. Let's see what he's got. Someone needs to get Logan some sponsors for that car, man. He's got to fill that thing up. He's got nothing. That was stage caution? I thought the first stage was supposed to be lap 35. Alrighty. Did I read that wrong? Yeah, this says laps 35 and 70. But alright, they're saying that was stage caution there. So our stage counter might be a little messed up for the rest of the race because I thought they were going to go to lap 70 on this one. We'll have to wait and see. $25 and $50. Ah. In the description it said 35 and 70. Let me switch that up. Green flag, back out. So there we go. Stage number 2 is underway as we got it all copying. I got you. I got you. It happens. We got it fixed, and that's all that matters. So stage number 2 underway. And I'm sorry, folks. I did not know that was staged, so I'm not even sure who won that stage, to be honest with you. I don't remember who was out in front when the caution came out. I believe it was Dean Brummett, if I had to guess. That's usually a safe bet. But now we can see who wins stage 2 here as they're underway. Yeah, Ray, that copy and paste will get you, man. I've ran into it plenty of times. So Anthony Dobbins pushing teammate Tyler Starcher right to the front here. Benedict Ringer trying to hold off a crowd behind him on the outside. He's going to have Jonathan Kibbe right behind him trying to push him to the front. But I'm going to be honest, I don't know if any... Oh, Hobbs got into the back of Dobbins. Dobbins able to save it. Oh my, what a save from Dobbins on that one. I don't know how he didn't lose the car. Anthony Dobbins, the wheelman, saving that one after what looked like a bad push from Matthew Hobbs. I'm going to have to see if maybe I can go back and find that one. And I want to see that save from Anthony Dobbins there. That was wild. Let's see how this shakes out here for just a second as I go through and try to find this here. This is going to be a minute to try to cipher through what happened here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it, folks. That was definitely crazy, though. Yeah, it didn't give me any kind of marker that I can go back to, unfortunately. So now Jonathan Kibbe up to the lead here. Benedict's going to take out his own teammate. That's going to take out a few cars behind him. That's going to collect a couple. Tyler Starcher involved as well. And it looks like that's all it's going to be is Matthew Hobbs, Tyler Starcher, and Benedict Ringer all get involved there. Hopefully the merch store has fresh undies. Yeah, I'm still working with him to get that set up so you guys can buy any merch that you want from us. So the Kibbe boys going to be out in front on this restart. Let's take a look here. As like I said, it looked like some friendly fire between teammates here. So let's get on Benedict Ringer. Take a look. Yeah, he's just not square when he gets to the bumper of Hobbs. And then Hobbs comes back up the track just a bit. So he tried to clear himself up high. And that's going to send a few around. Dana Ryan gets involved. The number 7 of Logan gets involved. Dobbins with another great save as he's able to get through the wreckage there as well. So this will be a lot of wrecks this early. It's going to be a long night. Now we're on the 4th caution here. It's not too bad. So now let's see if I can go back and see where this happened with Anthony Dobbins. So I got to look to see where he gets passed quite a bit. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see. Still scrolling, folks. Let's see, was it around here? So I think it was a little bit back from here. So let's pause. Get our focus on Anthony Dobbins. This might be too far back. Nope, this is where it happens. So let's go ahead and stop it. I got lucky. I found it. So back up just a little bit. So you can see it does start with a bad push from Matthew Hobbs. Very bad push. Another bad push. And I don't know how Dobbins saved that, but he did. See if we can back up just a little bit more. Let's take a look from his in-car view on this one. Just see the inputs that he has to make to save this. whipping it back and forth. Able to save it and not lose too many positions. He did not lose the draft. He didn't rejoin unsafely and make anybody else wreck. So some very good driving from Anthony Dobbins there. So the Kibbe boys gonna start out front here for this restart, and then you're gonna have the McLean brothers behind them. So it's a whole family affair up front for our top four. You're gonna have brothers in Jonathan and Jordan Kibbe, and then you're gonna have another set of brothers in Sean and Quinn McLean. Let's see which set of brothers here works better together. Is it going to be Sea Bears? Is it going to be Smoke Train Racing? All these questions will be answered next week on another episode of Days of Our Half Decent Productions. He whips his hair back and forth. That was a hell of a save from Anthony Dobbins. I wish he liked interviews more because I would love to talk to him about that one. R.I.P. Sea Bears. They have to work together as brothers. R.I.P. Sea. Okay, I get it now. Well, no, technically, since they're both starting on opposite sides here. So Jonathan Kibbe's gonna have to work with Sean McLean, and then Jordan Kibbe's gonna have to work with Quinn McLean. So let's see if they can all work together here. Days of our cautions. That's not fair, man. It's Talladega, and the green flag is back out at Talladega. Not a very good, strong start from the outside lane there. Jordan Kibbe, the only one that really got a strong start there, as Jonathan Kibbe, Big Kibbe, holding the lead here, but Sean McLean trying to get to the bottom here. He's trying to take second place away. And he has probably one of the better pushers in the field. Going to be pushing him to the front. Dean Brummett pushing Sean McLean. I think if you had your choice of pushers out here, you would want to take either Anthony Dobbins or Dean Brummett. And Sean McLean has one of the best pushing him right now as he takes the lead here at Talladega. Dean going to jump to the top here. He's going to fight him for the lead. He's going to take the lead away, as he has Jonathan Kibbe right behind him to keep pushing him. He's going to drop back down to the inside here. He's going to go back to the outside. And Kibbe giving his brother a push. Got to watch not to push the pusher. And Jonathan Kibbe going to head to the inside here and take the lead away from Dean Brummett. Oh, that was short-lived. Dean Brummett back out in front by a nose. Dean Brummett walking away with a little bit here. And Jordan Kibbe going to go to the inside. Looked like Dean Brummett wanted to go to the inside, but Jordan took it first. As he's going to jump to the inside, he's going to take the lead here for the moment. He's getting a push from his brother. Brandon Biddy trying to push Dean Brummett back to the front. He does. Dean Brummett back to the lead here with Brandon Biddy pushing him along. Jordan and Jonathan Kibbe trying to work together to push each other back to the front. Who's going to be the first one to jump up to the top? Let's see if Sean McLean goes up there to try to help his brother Quinn. And here comes Jordan Kibbe. Jordan Kibbe in that Dole Pineapple car. Trying to get some momentum on that outside with his brother Jonathan behind him. Dean Brummett keeping the lead for the time being. Jeff Crispell going to jump to the bottom. Benny Benedict Ringer gets left out all alone there on that top line. He did what in his cup? Strong battle up here up front. Here comes some three wide racing, maybe. Nope, they're going to settle back in. You see Jordan Kibbe getting a run here. Getting a run on the outside. He's got a nose out in front. Brandon Biddy trying to push Dean back up there. Good hard racing here these last few laps. And Kibbe gonna go up and slam the door here on Logan Slavoski. See a couple different lanes forming right now. Kibbe gonna jump back down in front of his brother. He left Slavoski out there to dry out on top here. Slavoski trying to drop down to the bottom as well. Looks like Brown will try to sneak in there as well, and no one would let him in. Here comes that outside lane, led by Benny Benedict Ringer, trying to mount some momentum here. Jeff Crispell now joined the lead pack here as the front three trying to push each other further up the track. That outside lane needs some more soldiers if they want to push forward. You got the Kibbe boys joining the outside lane trying to make something happen. Jordan Kibbe trying every lane he can here. Jonathan Kibbe as well, trying different lanes, trying to see where they can go. Benedict up into the wall just a little bit. So you're going to see McLean, both the McLean boys going to jump to the outside here to see if they have anything for this lead pack. Let's see if they can work together and get each other back to the front. They're going to need some reinforcements. They're going to jump back to the bottom. You see Tyler Starcher there also trying to charge back to the front. Number 7 car reminds me of it's from Power Rangers. That might be the most random thought we've had so far, Jeff. Excuse me, I had to grab some water there. All this talking and yelling. They're giving me something to yell about. As we see guys switching lanes, trying anything they can. Here comes the outside lane again. They got a couple. A thruple. They're trying to make something happen. They just can't get it. They're all just great. Oh, okay. That does make sense. You're talking about Logan here. Logan Slavoski. I think he disconnected now. Yep, he is out of the race. Not sure what happened. So I said, someone needs to get that man some sponsors. So 9 to go here in stage number 2. Only one caution so far in stage 2. So it's been long green flag running here in this stage. It's what we all like to see, right, folks? Let's see who the first one's going to be to try to make a move here on Dean. So they all just started kind of single filing out here. Guys got tired of switching lanes constantly back and forth, so they're going to just all group up in a single file here. And wait till the end of the stage to do. Oh, and as I say that, the McLean boys out to the outside here trying to make something happen, but with just the two of them, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. Let's see if anyone joins them. Looks like Tyler Starcher's going to join them on the outside. And with Tyler Starcher, that does bring Anthony Dobbins with him as well. The outside's gaining momentum. Should do the Ricky Bobby, just put his own face on the hood. Yeah, just the meat. Oh no! Kibby around! Kibby around! Jonathan Kibby around. I think him and Brownell got mixed up there. Well, let's take a look. Looks like maybe a little bit of net code, a little bit of arrow, or maybe Kibby thought he was clear. But either way, that's going to send Kibby around. Let's hope he has another fast repair to go. Kibbles! Pick up your bits and get back out there, he says. And with this caution, we take a quick second here to check in with our partners at Sunny Creek Designs.
At Sunny Creek Designs, we're bringing your vision to life. From custom awards to professional apparel and promotional items, we craft excellence into every detail. Find us on Facebook at Sunny Creek Design or email sales@sunnycreekawards.com. Sunny Creek Designs. Quality you can see, service you can trust.
Be sure to check out Sunny Creek Designs on Facebook for all your custom needs. Oh, you want to see how Eddie's doing? Let's see. I think Eddie still has the wide shot for us up here in the blimp. He does. He's got the wide shot going. We'll try to get some live action, live racing action of him here. Up there, way up there in the sky. See how these cars all look grouped together going around this very big racetrack. Man, there's just nothing around Talladega, huh? It's just out in the middle of nowhere. Couple guys gonna bring it down pit road here. Where's Kyle been? So Kyle was busy yesterday with family stuff, with it being Memorial Day, and he helps a friend work on their dirt car other days of the week, and today was a race car day, so they had to get the car up and running. This is I-20, and that's it. It's about what it looks like. It's so much different than Talladega. I mean, not Talladega. It's so much different than Daytona, because Daytona, it's right in the middle of everything in Daytona. I lived in Daytona. I lived actually like right across the street from the track, and it was just wild all the time. Just as fair, yeah. That's why you can't get mad at him, man. He's got other responsibilities he's got to take care of. He joins me when he can, and I very much appreciate when he can join me, because it's always a great time having Kyle here. So we just enjoy the times when we do have him. Tell Kyle to use a fast repair and come join us. That's a good one. I'm gonna use that one next time. Alright, so it looks like our leader, Dean Brummett, going to choose the outside again here. Frank left GM for the blue oval tonight. Yeah, he's in his Mustang tonight. Good old Frank's in his Mustang. Alright, so they're double file back up. And they're getting ready to go back green here. We'll have just a few laps here till the end of the stage. So it started out with 18, we're now down to 15 cars on the track. Mustang Sally. That's what we call Tyler Starcher sometimes, but he's in a Yoder tonight. Here they come out of turn 4. Frank's going to make that hard left down the pit road. And we're going to get ready to go back racing. How you guys feel about that? You guys feel good about going back racing? Into the restart zone and green flag back out here at Talladega. Dean Brummett had a great start here. He's going to watch it get too far ahead, though. Yeehaw! He gets too far ahead, he won't have no help. We're on lap 48, we've got 3 to go to the stage here. 3 to go to the stage. Brandon Biddy going to take the lead here for the time being. Colin Swanson giving him a push out front. Crispell trying to push Dean Brummett back up there. What was the verdict of pineapple on pizza? I don't like it. Don't like that. Doesn't belong. 2 to go in the stage. Brandon Biddy, your race leader at the moment. He's going to jump down in front of Dean and leave Colin Swanson on the outside. Colin Swanson going to take the lead now. Him and Brandon Biddy are fighting it out. I believe we did just see a blink. white flag is going to wave on the stage this time by Dean Brummett pushing Brandon Biddy. Dana Ryan going to go way outside here and try to make something happen. He's got Anthony Dobbins behind him. Brandon Biddy, Dean Brummett, Dana Ryan, your top threes. They're going to come to the line here. 1 to go. Coming down the backstretch. Dean Brummett going to take the lead here for the time being. And Dana Ryan just trying to stay glued to his bumper here as they come through turn 3 and 4. Let's see if Dana can pull anything out here as they come to the line. Here they come to the line through the tri-oval. Who's going to get it? Dean Brummett. Oh, and they're wrecking after the stage. Brandon Biddy goes around. Dean Brummett, Brandon Biddy, and Dana Ryan, I believe, were your top 3 there for that stage. Let's take a look what happened to Biddy here at the stage. I believe Dana Ryan may have gotten him there, but it looks like he just gets clipped from Crispell here, and that's what sends some guys around. Looks like a few people got involved here. So I can't even tell who got the green flag there. Anthony Dobbins gets involved. That's going to send Biddy airborne here as he comes back down onto the car of Crispell. And as Crispell's trying to get out of the way, he goes down. He tags the 98 of one of the McLean boys. Let's see if we could talk to old Dean here. Oh, and you can see Biddy just dog walking sideways down the track trying to get to the pits. Trying to not have to tow here. Let's see, where's Dean at? Dean's in Gen 6 Open 2. Let's see if we can grab him. Dean, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Dean, it's Todd up in the booth. You got a copy, bud? You're muted if you can hear me. Alrighty. We'll see if we can catch up with Dean here later on. So that's going to put Benny Benedict Ringer out front here for this restart. Jonathan Kibbe behind him. I was going to be on the outside of him here when we go to the restart. So you guys heard my verdict on pineapple on pizza. What's your verdict? Man, it's getting close to my bedtime, guys. Ray says yes. You like pineapple on pizza? No, 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 no. Can't be doing no pineapple on pizza. I'm here for the... Oh, my... Oh, man. We can't be having... I wish we wouldn't have brought this up. That makes me sad. Anthony Dobbins going to come down here. Get some repairs, maybe. As Benny better catch back up to that pace car. Frank don't wait around for nobody. Sweet and savory, homie. I just don't like pineapple. I love pizza. Don't like pineapple. I definitely don't want to mix them together. Let's take a look, see here how the race has gone. So we've had 6 cautions for 17 laps, 6 different lead changes. Your leader currently, Benny Benedict Ringer. As you can see here, we had 25 laps in the first stage that we found out. 25 laps in the second stage we just completed, and we're going to have 45 laps for the final stage here, which should shape up to be a good one. There's been some hard racing going on so far, so I'm here for it. And just for gits and shiggles, let's take a look at the weather. It's a cool 73 degrees here in Alabama, 23 Celsius, you know, for anyone else. We have wind out of the northeast at 7 miles per hour. That's 11 kilometers, in case anyone's wondering. Still pretty cloudy, 84% humidity, so a little muggy out there. It's a muggy 73. And before they go green here, let's not forget you got me up in the booth here, welcoming everyone into Half Decent Productions, as these guys are ready to go back green. Green flag back out here, Talladega. And the outside lane gets the jump here is Jonathan Kibbe. Gonna jump up to the race lead here for the time being. And you got Biddy and Brummett right behind them. Dean Brummett trying to give a push to Biddy here. Benedict with a good push here on Kibbe, trying to keep him out in front. Brownell going to jump up to the middle lane here. So good side-by-side racing here up at the front. I'm waiting. You know you're going to see some 3 and 4 wide here as we get into the final stage where it all matters. So let's see how long it takes before they do send it. Brandon Biddy drops down low here, but Dean Brummett staying on the outside, and he's going to take the lead for the time being. You got all kinds of manufacturers out here trying to work together and push each other to the front. Trying to make a move. Uh-oh, and here comes Matthew Hobbs to the outside lane. They're 3 wide. Mark Brister gets caught in the middle there. They settle back down to 2 wide. Matthew Hobbs is going to be right behind Dean Brummett here. You can see Kibbe trying to get to him to give him a push. It's hard to get square up to Matthew Hobbs, though, as he gets a little squirrely. Dean Brummett going to get left in the middle all by himself, and Matthew Hobbs going to be out in front here for the time being. Brandon Biddy takes it back by a nose. Matthew Hobbs and Brandon Biddy trading positions here up at the front. Let's see if Matthew Hobbs can keep it together. Kibbe's going to jump up to the outside lane now, as the outside lane is collecting soldiers trying to charge to the front. Jonathan Kibbe goes right to the front here. He's going to be out in front by a nose. Oh, and Hobbs sends Biddy down to the bottom of the track as he gets caught down on the apron. Biddy looking for a clear spot to rejoin here. Jonathan Kibbe going to be your race leader for the time being as they're 3 wide behind him. Jonathan and Jordan Kibbe, the leaders of both the packs at the moment. Benedict Ringer pushing Jonathan Kibbe. Dean Brummett pushing Jordan Kibbe. Jordan Kibbe going to take the lead away from Jonathan. As they're rolling down the backstretch. Jordan and Jonathan trading positions here. Brummett trying to push him. Right now it's all Jordan Kibbe out front as he gets down in front of his brother here. And it's the Kibbe boys pushing each other out front. Outside lane trying to gain some momentum here, but right now it's the Kibbe show. Dean Brummett trying to get some help on that outside. Pushing back to the front. Can Jordan Kibbe make it 2 races in a row in this Gen 6 cars he won last night? In the 3-class madness. Benedict Ringer jumps up to the outside here as he's going to have the lead by a nose at the moment. He's going to get clear. Dean Brummett gets clear as well. Not so fast. They are both clear now of that inside lane. And there goes Benny down to the inside lane. Back up to the top lane, just trying to hold off Dean. Benedict holding down the lead for the moment, getting a push from the Kibbe boys. Dean's still trying to find reinforcements on that outside to push him to the front. Let's see if they try to make a move around Ringer. Colin Swanson going to jump up to the top here and try to make a move, but he's all by himself. As the pack kind of breaks apart just a little bit here. Right now it's Benedict Ringer and Jordan Kibbe way out in front. Let's see if they can just stay linked up and keep this gap here. The other Kibbe, Jonathan Kibbe, fell back just a little bit, trying to chase down the leaders here of Benedict Ringer and Jordan Kibbe. Here comes Dean back on that outside lane, trying to get it going. So Benedict trying to outrun the Sea Bears right now as you have both the Kibbe boys and Colin Swanson trying to run them down. Jonathan Kibbe almost thinking about sending it 3 wide there, it looks like. He thought better of it and tucked back in. Let's see what kind of speed they got coming down the backstretch. 203, 204 coming down the backstretch. They hit 205 coming down the backstretch. These cars are flying out here at Talladega. You see now they're starting to single file out. This is what Benedict wants to see, as he's the leader. He wants to see everyone single file behind him. So he could just try to lead some laps here, but he's also going to be eating up the most fuel being out front. Oh, we got 2 cars around. Quinn McLean around. And it looks like Matthew Hobbs involved in another one. Let's take a look. See what happened. So you can see Hobbs coming down to the bottom of the track. And just another bad push from Matthew Hobbs. So several bad pushes from Matthew Hobbs here tonight, causing a few cautions. Hobbs needs to go work on his back shots here. Almost as fast as my Tacoma. Not quite as fast, but they're almost there. Let's see who comes down and takes fuel this time around as Frank comes back out on the track to lead them around here for their pace laps. And another word from our partner over at Sunny Creek Designs as we step away for just a moment.
At Sunny Creek Designs, we're bringing your vision to life. From custom awards to professional apparel and promotional items, we craft excellence into every detail. Find us on Facebook at Sunny Creek Design or email sales@sunnycreekawards.com. Sunny Creek Designs, quality you can see, service you can trust. At Sunny Creek Designs, we're bringing your vision to life. From custom awards to professional apparel and promotional items, we craft excellence into every detail. Find us on Facebook at Sunny Creek Design or email sales@sunnycreekawards.com. Sunny Creek Designs, quality you can see, service you can trust.
So thank you to Sunny Creek Designs there, holding it down for us for a second as we step away. We're back now here, live action at Talladega. You can see the leaders here bringing it down pit road. Jordan Kibbe and Colin Swanson going to stay out here. Looks like they're the only 2 to stay out. So it looks like they're going to be betting on another caution to come out here. And if you're looking for anything custom, whether it be hats, shirts, jackets, hoodies, cups, mugs, you have some kind of league you need trophies, hit up Sunny Creek Designs on Facebook. Let them know Todd from Half Decent Productions sent you over. He'll take care of you. He has very good pricing on all of his items. You won't be disappointed. Go check them out. Sunny Creek Designs on Facebook. So as we wind down the laps here, just under 30 laps to go here at Talladega. A lot of Chevys out here tonight. It's a very Chevy heavy field. As we run down the order here, we got a Chevy, Toyota, Chevy, 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 Ford, 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 Chevy, 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 Toyota, Chevy. So I think we know what the most popular car is here tonight. It's definitely the Toyotas. Pace lights are out. They're going to get ready to go. You guys, just a reminder, if you have not yet hit that subscribe button, please do so. We are 3 away from 100 subscribers. If we could hit that tonight, I would greatly appreciate it. So if you have not yet hit that subscribe button, please do so. I'd very much appreciate it. If you haven't liked the stream yet either, please do so. What are you waiting for? You know you want to do it. So Jordan Kibbe going to have control of the restart here. Frank's bringing them through 3 and 4 before he makes that hard left-hand turn back to the pits. Under 30 laps to go here. We'll have about 27 laps to go as they take the green flag. So this is where things are going to start getting crazy. People are going to start trying to push for every inch that they can here as the laps are winding down. They're coming into the restart zone here, and green flag back out of Talladega. So Colin Swanson, with the help of Benedict Ringer, gets the good jump here. And that's going to send Colin Swanson to the front here. He's going to jump down in front of his teammate of Jordan Kibbe and leave Benedict Ringer up there. Dana Ryan trying to push him forward so that they can all go to the front. We've seen all night that outside lane, they'll get short little runs, but this inside lane has been the place to be. Colin Swanson going to lead the first lap after this restart. So a couple guys going to the outside lane here to try to get something rolling up there. Don't know if they're going to have enough takers to do it. But it's Seabears back out front, Colin Swanson and Jordan Kibbe. I'm not sure what happened, but it also looks like Anthony Dobbins is a lap down right now. It's unfortunate for Dobbins. He's had a strong race to this point. And you know Tyler Starcher's not liking that either. He lost his drafting teammate here. So he's going to try to hook up with whoever he can here to try to get to the front. Right now, that is Dana Ryan. He's going to try to use him to push him to the front, and there they go. Tyler Starcher out front. He's going to jump to the inside. Dana Ryan's going to take the lead by a bumper here for a minute. So this is what we see. That outside lane will get runs, and then guys start dropping back to the inside, and the outside lane starts to die off. They're all going to get clear, and there goes Jonathan Kibbe down to the bottom. There goes Dana Ryan down to the bottom. As they're catching Dobbins here. Oh, I see. Dobbins has a whole lot of damage to that front end. He has no front bumper. Dana Ryan, your race leader, with Dean Brummett right behind. Dana Ryan says it's my turn to lead some laps. Oh, couple people blinking. Thought I seen a couple blink there. So Dana Ryan trying to hold off Dean Brummett and company. See Jordan Kibbe kind of falling out of the draft here. We're down to 24 laps to go to be 23 this time by. We'll see how long Dana Ryan can hold this field off. They're not going to stay patient for very long as these laps are counting down. Looks like they're catching up on another lapped car here. Or not lapped yet, but it looks like Matthew Hobbs might be up here. Maybe causing some problems for these guys if they catch them. I should say when they catch them. Take a look at our track map here and just see who they're coming up on. It is 14th place of Matthew Hobbs, and they're catching him quick. So you can see the single file didn't last very long. They broke back up into 2 lanes here. Dean Brummett being very patient for the moment, just letting Dana run his line, staying tucked up right behind him, ready to make his move. And here they come, catching up to Matthew Hobbs. Let's see if he gives them enough space. So far it seems like he is. So everyone gets around Hobbs there without incident. Woohoo, 27. Dana Ryan out front. Oh, someone just blew a motor. I think it was Benedict Ringer. I think Benedict Ringer has blown his motor. As you see, he is very slow here trying to get to the bottom of the track. We heard it go boom. He stayed in that dirty air for just too long and kept it pinned, and boom went the motor. Very unfortunate for Benedict here, as he was having a very strong run. I don't even know if he's going to be able to coast it back to the pits. I don't know if he'll have enough momentum. We'll check back in on him here in a moment, because Colin Swanson and Jonathan Kibbe have jumped up to 1 and 2 here. And we have a couple of guys on the outside lane trying to look like they're making a move. But Jonathan Kibbe is pushing his Sea Bears teammate, Colin Swanson, getting a good gap here to the rest of the field. And let's see. Benedict made it to the pits. Can he make it to his pit stall? We'll check back in on him in just a second. You see, he's still back there rolling. Is he going to make it? Is he going to make it? He died right there. I don't know if that's his pit stall or not. It is. He got his fast repair. He's back moving. He was able to roll all the way in, and off he goes. Back to the race lead here. Colin Swanson and Jonathan Kibbe still out in front. So Ringer went down a lap, but he was able to coast all the way in without having to get a tow. I know the suspense was there, and we seen through it that we saw him get to his pit stall. Seems like things have kind of settled back down here. You see people have fallen back into single file. A couple guys outside lane and a couple guys joining them. Matthew Hobbs is not someone you want to see in your rearview mirror right now trying to give you a push, especially with him being a lap down. You see Jordan Kibbe leading that outside lane, trying to get some momentum. Will he have enough for Jonathan Kibbe and Colin Swanson? Pineapple, get back up there, make it a Sea Bears podium. Right now it would be, as Colin Swanson, Jonathan Kibbe, and Jordan Kibbe are your top three for the time being. With 17 to go, it's going to be 16 to go when they come around this time. They're coming down the backstretch. These guys have talked about all season of getting a Kibbe 1-2 and getting a Sea Bears podium. Let's see if they can make it happen. Oh no, Jordan Kibbe, not sure what happened. He got left down on the apron. Oh no, did Jordan Kibbe blow a motor? Or did he run out of fuel? I think he stayed out. He may have ran out of gas, ladies and gentlemen. I did not hear the motor go boom, but he is rolling. I'm thinking he ran out of gas. I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it. A heartbreak there for Jordan Kibbe, as he has to coast it down pit lane and get some fresh Sunoco fuel. You see Colin Swanson, he also did not pit there. So he's going to come down and make a green flag stop. Oh, Jonathan Kibbe is going to slide into pit road here. We'll have to see if he gets a penalty for that one. That puts Dana Ryan right back out in front here. But the question is, can he make it on fuel? So you've seen a couple guys going in for green flag stops here. Who else is going to have to do it before they run out of gas here? That's why these super speedways being out in front isn't always what's most important. You got to be able to save gas. And there go Dana Ryan and Dean Brummett. A few people coming down the pit road here. Tyler Starcher going to be your leader this time. Guessing he's probably going to have to pit for fuel as well. Tyler Starcher, Brandon Biddy, Quinn McLean, the only three that have not made a green flag stop just yet. As they come down the backstretch here. See if maybe they can use the lap down car of Hobbs to save some fuel. Oh, you see Tyler Starcher here. Gonna come down pit road. Tyler Starcher, the only one so far. Brandon Biddy, Quinn McLean staying out. Can they make it on fuel? So Jonathan Kibbe able to get back out there on the lead lap. He's going to need some help. He's going to have to group up with somebody, as he has the leaders right behind him. Should make for an exciting finish here, as I'm sure Brandon Biddy and Quinn McLean are both going to have to pit as well. Let's see, they don't pit this time by. I'm starting to wonder if they're good on fuel. And this could put Jonathan Kibbe a lap down with them staying out. So Brandon Biddy and Quinn McLean might be using that lap down car of Hobbs to kind of just stay in a draft here and not have to keep it full throttle. Maybe saving a little bit of fuel. So as they come back to the front stretch this time, will they make a run to pit road? No, they stay out yet again. I think they're going to try to gamble on fuel here. Or they're hoping, with everyone doing green flag stops, maybe they're hoping for a caution. Pull through Kibbe and Kibbe. Finish strong. I'm really curious if they're going to have to pit here. I'm going to keep a close eye every time they come back to the front stretch. Let's see if they bring it down this time. Oh, they're going to stay out yet again. So Brandon Biddy and Quinn McLean taking a gamble on fuel. Will it pay off? 10 laps to go here at Talladega. They have enough of a gap to where I think they might be able to kind of save fuel here. As you take a look. Yeah, they have quite a gap. So they might be kind of saving a little bit here. Let's take a look at the telemetry. Yeah, you can see they're only running about 180 coming through the turns. Staying about 185 coming down the front stretch. So definitely not running full throttle here. Trying to save all the fuel they can. Will they have enough? It's going to be a gamble, but we're going to find out. How much gas they have left in the tank? I don't know. We're going to find out. Kibbity toilet, let's go. I don't know exactly how much they have, but something tells me they've been saving. I know they only run 75% fuel. And it looks like Quinn also trying to baby it around the track here. Maybe trying to save as much as he can here for the last lap to maybe try to pass Brandon Biddy. So yeah, they're not really going over about 185 here. And you see Quinn doing about 180, 182. So definitely trying to baby it and get all the fuel they can out of these race cars. We'll keep the track map up here for just a moment. As you can see, third place. They're trying to group up third and fourth place, trying to track them down. But as long as they don't run out of gas, I think they might be able to keep it. And you can see they're definitely running a lot slower. They're backing it way down, only 170 through the turns right now. I'm thinking they're very low on fuel. Will this gamble pay off? As you can see, third place is starting to close in now. Dean Brummett is down to a 13-second gap. He's closing it fast. You can see him on the track map, and you can see the timing on the tower. They're closing in that gap. These 2 leaders, I know they're trying to save, but they're going to have to get on it here soon. 6 to go this time by. Haven't seen Frank in ages. It's been a long green flag run. That's why you're seeing these 2 trying to save as much fuel as they can. But that pack is gaining cars. And they're making a push here for the leaders. See Dean Brummett now only 8 seconds behind and closing fast. I feel like we're going to see the speeds jump up here for the leaders, as they're not going to be able to afford to keep running at, half throttle, 3/4 throttle. As you can see, there's the pack behind them. Down to a 4-second gap. Dean Brummett closing quick. Five laps to go. Do they have the fuel to do it? Here comes the back of the pack. They got the numbers. And there they go. They're going to fly by the leaders here. Dean Brummett's going to go to the lead. And these cars behind Brummett are going to have to get around them to unlap themselves. They got to get around Dean and a couple other people that are spread out on the track. 4 to go, and it looks like it's going to be all Dean Brummett. Colin Swanson's the closest one on the lead lap right now, and he's still 12 seconds back. These cars behind Brummett have to get past Brummett and past the other cars to be able to move up any position here. Then they'll have to come back and pass Brummett again. I don't think they have enough time to do it. As we take a look back, Brandon Biddy and Quinn McLean still trying to push it here to the finish. They would get 2 and 3 if they can keep it. They're still trying to save all the fuel they can. Maybe waiting for a late caution if they can get it. Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. That was awful. I'm sorry. I'll never try that again. So coming down, 2 laps to go this time by. Looks like it's going to be all Dean Brummett here tonight. Colin Swanson still at a 13-second gap. And like I said, he's going to be the closest one that can do anything. Quinn McLean and Brandon Biddy by themselves trying to do something, but they're still trying to save fuel and just hang on to the 2nd and 3rd spot. But it looks like they might get passed by Colin Swanson and Mark Brister. They come around. White flag is out here. at Talladega. As Colin Swanson and Mark Brister move up into 2 and 3 here. Dean Brummett with a big lead on 2nd and 3rd place as the cars behind him are laps down. Dean Brummett can let these guys go if he wants to, because he's going to take the win here. As they come around one final time, you can see there, he's just going to let them all go by just to make sure he's not caught up in anything. And Dean Brummett going to come across the line here as your winner. Colin Swanson, Mark Brister going to come away with the 2 and 3 spot here. So Brummett, Swanson, and Brister, your top 3 here at Talladega. So risky fuel strategy here. Looks like it ended up hurting Brandon Biddy and Quinn McLean as they drop back to 9th and 10th place here. Did they have enough fuel to finish? You can see Quinn here trying to make it to the start-finish line. And his brother Sean's going to come push him across the line. Let's watch this wholesome moment together. As Sean McLean's going to get up onto the bumper of his brother Quinn and try to push him around here so he can finish the race. Top 5 for my fill-in driver. Sweet. Yeah, Jeff got 5th place. Jonathan Kibbe in 4th. Oh, no, Hobbs, what are you doing? Come on, Hobbs. What are you doing, my guy? You got McLean trying to push his brother to the finish line, and here comes Hobbs to ruin a wholesome moment. You can see Quinn, though, still trying to coast it across the finish line. We're going to stay right here until he crosses. We're going to see him finish this race. He's going to make it to the restart zone. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it any farther. Quinn McLean, as of now, still has not finished this race. He's still coasting. He's still coasting. I think he's going to have just enough to cross here. He's still going. There he goes. He crosses the line. He finishes the race. He comes in 10th place here. Just barely crossing the line. Good job, Quinn. We're proud of you, buddy. Let's take a look here. As Dean Brummett has it parked on the start-finish line, your race winner. Let's see if we can bring anyone in and talk to him. Let's see if we can find Mark Brister in the chat. Take a look who we got here. Swanson brought a podium for Sea Bears. That he did. So no one in the waiting room just yet. Let's see if we can find Brister in here somewhere. So I don't see Brister in the Discord to grab for an interview. So who do we got up next would be Colin Swanson. Let's grab Colin. Colin, it's Decent up in the booth, buddy. How you doing?
Good, good.
Hey, buddy. You I think I got you back here.
I just went. There we go. Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know where I went.
So some risky fuel strategy there helped you jump up into the second place here. How'd you think that was gonna go? We saw you pit early, and then some people start pitting after you. What was the strategy going into that?
No, I mean, when everyone pitted on that one caution, I was a little confused because I'm like, we still got at least one more pit. 'Cause I'm pretty sure we only had like 26 gallons or 25 gallons per pit stop. So I was already planning on doing another green flag pit if it came to it, and obviously once I pitted, everyone followed suit. So worked out in the end.
I got you. Yeah, Brandon Biddy and Quinn McLean there, they were trying to baby the cars around the track and save as much fuel as they can. And in the end, I just don't think it worked out for them, as they were, only doing about 170 around the track. And then Dean Brummett with a head of steam caught up with him, and then you were able to pass him a little bit later.
Yeah, I mean, right at the end, they all fanned out. Biddy was out of fuel, and everyone was just trying to get out of the way. We were doing, 205. It was not very fun at the end.
I got you. How was it down there in the pack with these cars? These Gen 6 cars look like they're a whole lot of fun to drive here at Talladega.
No, they stay pretty straight for the most part. It's just you get some pretty decent runs on people, and obviously you get your nose in places you're not supposed to be, and that's where most of these wrecks happen. But for the most part, I mean, in the draft, these things are great.
I got you. Well, it was good running for you pretty much all race. You were up front a little bit, led a few laps, and but just unfortunately with the green flag stops, got everyone spread out there. It was kind of hard to track back down Dean Brummett as he got in with some lap cars and just used them to help push him to the win. And then let's see, where you guys at next week here?
Oh.
Next week, you guys are at Texas. How you feeling about Texas?
Ooh, fast track.
Fast
Another
track.
super speedway, so that'll be fun in these cars.
I got you. Well, hey, good running from you, man. You stayed clean for the most part. I don't think you really got caught in too much in that one, did you?
I mean, as a bystander in like two of them, but
Okay.
Kept it clean for the most part.
I got you. Well, with a track like Talladega, it doesn't matter if you get sent to the back at all, because we've seen you can go back to the front very easily.
Oh yeah.
All right, buddy. Well, good running here tonight. You got any shout-outs you want to give before we get you going?
Yeah, give a shout out to Ben. He gave me that last minute push to kind of seal the deal for second over Mark, so that was kind of huge shout out to him.
I got you. Shout out to Benny, and again, good running, man, and hopefully we'll talk to you next week at Texas.
Yeah, see you then.
Alrighty. All right, let's see if we can get Dean Brummett in here this time. Let's grab Dean here. Dean, how you doing, buddy? Dean, if you can hear me, you're muted, bud. Hey, Dean, you got a copy? Alrighty. Oh, he doesn't. Well, that's strange. We'll have to get that worked out for him before next week. See if we can do. So he's saying he doesn't have permissions to talk, which is strange, but I'm sure we'll be talking to him again either way. So let's go ahead. Get rid of these. Take a look at our final results here tonight and get caught up on chat. Congrats to Colin on a second place finish. Give it up for the kid. Hell yeah. Hobbs, after tonight, man, I don't know if I'm going to be talking to you at all. You got to calm down a little bit. I figured out the suspension damage sucks, so I'm sure it's not fun. Your top three here tonight: Dean Brummett, Colin Swanson, and Mark Brister here. At Talladega, they did their scheduled 95 laps here. They had 19 green flag lead changes, 7 total cautions for 20 laps. Your hard charger tonight, Jeffrey Crispell, up 9 positions. Dean Brummett won the most laps here tonight with 32 laps. Your fastest lap goes to Anthony Dobbins. And then pole also went to Dean Brummett. So we take a look at our final finishing order here. Dean Brummett, Colin Swanson, and Mark Brister make up your top 3. Jonathan Kibbe grabbing a 4th place finish. Jeffrey Crispell up to that number 5 spot. Tyler Starcher grabbing 6th. Dana Ryan in 7th. Jacob Brownell grabbing 8th. Brandon Biddy in 9th. Quinn McLean in 10th place here. And that rounds out your top 10. What's going on, Tyler?
I'm trying to get Dean back.
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out, and I couldn't do it. I didn't want to try to do it on stream and have everyone sitting.
He's not muted.
Yeah, that's what I seen too. That's why I was confused on why it's doing it to him.
Are you off the air already?
Not yet. I'm getting ready to, though.
Okay.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me shut this down, and then we could talk to Dean.
Let me ask you, can you come down into Rocket Racing and do his interview there?
We could try that if we want to do it real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, let's all do that. Let's move back down.
Okay, here to move stuff.
Dean, how you doing, buddy?
I got you now. Oh my goodness,
There you
that is
go.
a mess.
Yeah, not sure what was going on there, and like I said here on stream, I know we'll talk to you again and be able to get it figured out by then, but I'll take an interview with you now.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. We'll make it quick because I know you guys have fought trying to get down to this point. But what a race, man! That was fun. Actually had some handling come into play, and these cars would start getting a little tight off a corner exit. And right there at the end of stage 2, I know Biddy was trying to throw a block, and I got a little tight and just got up into the wall. I'm gonna burn this car down a little bit more here while we talk. And it was just such a different type of plate race. And finally, there at the end, wound up actually getting a little bit of a run. And I had been going through and telling everyone, hey, we're going to pit, we're going to do this. And that last run actually went green. And had we all come down and pitted with 1 lap to go, like we had been, we may have actually made it to the end on that last run, just saving a little fuel. But then come to the pits, I don't know if every other driver except me wound up with a penalty or not. Coming to pits, I don't know who took 4. I don't know what the deal was. I saw Kibbe peel off, and I told Dana and Jacob, I said, we're pitting the next time by. And so we come in, and I know Dana sped. Jacob had a unsafe pit exit. And by the time the lap cars and everything kind of lined up, I had Anthony Dobbins behind me, and then we picked up Dana, and we started picking up some other guys. And I was looking, and I knew Biddy had to be saving a little bit of fuel, but then I was like, oh my goodness, we're taking 3 and 4 seconds out. And got past him. And then coming to the checkered flag, I was like, well, all these guys are a lap down battling for position behind me. So I just pulled to the inside of the track and let them go around. If you're watching driver of the 69, I am so sorry I did that because I saw you ran out of fuel and you would have made it had I just run it to the flag. But I figured, the fans deserve just a little bit extra action, and that was the best battle on the track at the moment. So I feel terrible that he ran out of fuel because I tried to go through and let everybody else have a fun battle to the end. So
I got you. Yeah, the 69 ended up finishing second, so it didn't hurt him too bad.
Okay. Well, not 69. It was another car. It was a red car. McLean, I think it was.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like I said, he ran out just because I was trying to let everybody have a fun battle. But yeah, like I said, don't know what happened on the pits there for everybody as a whole. But yeah, I had a gap like I don't know what. So good to win, good to get max points. It would have been nice to have won that first stage and not had any incident points, but such is plate racing. But once again, we didn't burn a fast repair.
Hey, that's all that matters.
All right. Well, guys, appreciate everybody watching. Glad to be back in Victory Lane after 2 whopping dry weeks. So we'll go to Texas next week and try to see if we can't go back to back.
Well, we definitely look forward to it. You know, we like talking to you. We get pretty used to talking to you. It sucks I didn't get to talk to you there at the end of that stage, but hopefully we get that fixed up before next week so we can talk to you whenever you're up there at the front of the field where you feel most comfortable.
Well, you know, since we're here, we're at the track. You know, I'm going to say it. If you ain't first, you're last.
This is the place to say it for sure, man. Hey, we definitely appreciate you. Good running out there. And you'll see during the broadcast, I definitely brought up you dropping to the inside there. I figured it was to not get taken out coming to the line, but we'll take your word on it that you just wanted to give us all some action.
It's all good, man. We appreciate it. And like I said, one last thing on the way out the door. You know, whether you loved him or hate him, this one's for Rowdy.
I got you. I know he had his haters out there, but it seemed like a lot of those people were coming around, unfortunately, a little too late. And I think everyone, even if you were a hater, it definitely hit everyone hard. So, good to see you went out there and did it for Rowdy, man. Congratulations, and hey, I'm sure we'll be talking to you next week at Texas.
Hey, thank you, buddy. Have a good one.
Thank you, too.
Bye.
All right, that's going to do it for us. You got to hear from your winner there. I tried to get my teammates to slow down. I got you, man. Alrighty. Well, everyone, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate every single one of you for hanging out with me here tonight. And until next week, where are we going in the trucks next week? Let's see where we got. Let's see if I can find it in here. So, in the trucks, we will... We'll be at Nashville in the trucks on Monday. Make sure you come check that out. Monday night, 8 p.m. Same time as always. Everyone have a great night. Be good people to each other. We appreciate everyone. Have a good night. We'll see you later. Goodbye.